Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being with me today for this video, which is going to be a fun, green, colorful eye look, or at least that's my goal. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for today's video. But if you happen to be new here, I just want to take a moment to say hi. I'm Michelle. Please make sure you take a moment to subscribe to my channel down below. I would love to have you join my YouTube crew here, and make sure you leave me a comment down below, say hello so I can welcome you to the community. Yeah, today I am going to be playing with this eyeshadow palette here. Have I even used this half before? Yeah, I haven't used this part of the palette yet at all. Yeah, I haven't used this whole half. Wow. So today I definitely want to dip into these other shades, but I don't want to just stick to this half of the palette. I want to also use like some of the other shades. I'm going to get my hair pulled back, my eye primer on, and I will get you zoomed in. Also, I like to do a lot of like specific makeup brush brand reviews after I have gotten to know different sets that I've purchased over the years. And that's just to share my opinions with you. And so speaking of specific brush brand reviews, I am going to be using the Units eye brush set for the very first time today. I'm going to check this out. I did share these with you in my recent Shop My Stash, my July Summer Beauty Shop My Stash. If you missed that video, I'll have that up here in the eye down below in the description box. Check that out when this video is over if you would like. But yeah, so I'm going to be using these finally for the first time. And I actually got these eye brushes by accident. I didn't even order them. What I ordered, I got this set from Beautylish, by the way. And this is a really nice little canvas pouch. But because it is canvas and I had it in a basket on the floor underneath my vanity table for, I don't want to tell you how long, before I decided to finally take it out and like wash them and use them. Because of that, and my fluffy babies, if you have seen my dogs, I have dog hair that's stuck all over the canvas pouch of this. So although I do like the texture of the canvas, I'm going to need to take a roller and defur the outside of this container. I bought this because I wanted to pick up this pouch so that I could specifically put eye brushes in here. And they sell the pouch on the Beautylish website for just $7 alone by itself. So that was what I ordered. But for whatever reason, when the order came, it had the eye brushes too. And they actually sell this for, I believe, like $20 as a full set. So yeah, I don't know what that was about, but I'm happy for the accident. Thank you. All right, so I am going to use these brushes. I'm going to pull them out of this little, I got one of those furs from the container stuck to my face. I am going to use these brushes. I'm going to pull them out of this little thing and just set that to the side. Let's take a really good look. I'm going to try to go from largest to smallest. Okay, so I feel like that's not very helpful either. Okay. Here, I don't know if that is helpful, but here are the sizes of the brush. Okay, so maybe here on my arm, I don't know. Yeah, like right there. Okay, so here are the sizes of the brush. I'm sorry that I have mosquito bites and spider bites and scratches all over me from gardening, so try to ignore my arms on the close-up. But yeah, so here's the sizes of the brush and like of each of the brushes. And I'm not going to be able to read to you which one is which, but basically there's a large fluffy blender, a slightly smaller fluffy blender, and then another one that's kind of like pinched. Okay, so we're gonna see how these feel. They actually feel a lot like the Singe Beauty brushes, except they're thicker in the hand, and I kind of like that more because you can get like a better grip. Those other ones are just a little bit too thin and sleek, and like sometimes they fall out of my grip. Anyhow, all right, so I'm going to start with, I let my eye base sit too long. Oh, this is a great start, guys. I'm going to start off by adding just a little bit more eye base since it was such a super thin layer and it's already dried and I want my eye base to be a little bit tacky. And I'm going to zip and get started. Okay, I just want to, yeah, make sure that I have a nice little slight tack in the eye so that my eyeshadow can grip. All right, I'm gonna start off with the deepest, darkest matte and then blend it out with the olive shade and see how that works. So I'm gonna start off with the smaller of the three, the kind of oval one, and I'm gonna take that into the green shade, like the deep, deep green one. Lots of fallout. It's been a while since I've used my Melt palettes. I do remember they are kind of like, there's lots of kick up. I normally don't do my eye base first. And this actually might end up being a day that like I'm not really wearing eye base because I really don't like putting eye base on. I mean, okay, start over. This might end up being a day that I don't wear foundation because I really don't like putting on foundation after I've got eyeshadow on. I just don't like the way that it goes on, but we'll see. I might be able to finish the look out. Wow, this brush is really like, it's soft, but not too soft. I can tell that there's like a nice grip onto the product and it's like really blending out the shade nicely as I put it on. Wow. Okay, I really like these unit brushes so far on first impressions. Pretty impressed. All right, so I'm gonna start off with that shape there. Next, I'm gonna take a slightly bigger brush. I feel like I don't really need to blend that out, but just for the sake of using both of the mattes and finally using this olive green shade, I'm gonna take that olive green matte. Let's just blend out this edge and see what happens. I feel like it just kind of like made it look less faded and just like blended it into my skin tone a lot more, especially since I have an olive undertone. Wow, that actually made it look kind of less, yeah, less like skippy looking on the edges. I do like that look a lot. So I've noticed that my melt videos, this is just a clean brush. I'm gonna just take those and blend them. Just like blend out that top edge. Blend those together kind of. Okay, yeah, anyways, my melt videos do really poorly. A lot of my videos do really poorly. But also I've seen that you can buy views now. It's been like that kind of for a while, but I'm just now kind of catching on because I hadn't like really looked into anything like that. And I wasn't looking into it either, but this time like YouTube suggested a video to me about it. I guess they're really wanting me to like buy views like other people seem to do. And I'm sorry, but that's just not what I'm gonna do, like ever. I would never do that. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do next is go into this green shade here and put that like on the inner part of the crease. I'm gonna use this little blender brush here. It's more like a satin or whatever. And I'm gonna just like roll this right here towards the front and into that part of the crease. Yeah, so I could tell that I was in the mood for a green look because I felt like doing green nails. And I actually played with several of my different nail polishes. So at the end, when I show you the completed eye look, I will also share what's on my nails with you. Like, hopefully I won't forget. I want to take a little bit more of that deep green shade on a really precise blender. I'm going to take that super, super small one from the unit set into that first dark green matte. And I'm gonna just kind of bring it down to the lower lash line. These brushes are so nice and soft. That is not pokey or scratchy on my lower lash line at all, even though I'm using the edge tip. Oftentimes, even my natural hair brushes sometimes can be scratchy, like if you put it on a certain tip. This one was really nice and soft. Like if you use the tip at a certain angle is what I meant by putting at a certain tip. I don't know what the heck I'm saying when I said that. I was really focused on the eyeshadow and I can't like do makeup and talk clearly at the same time. I can't do makeup and talk properly at the same time, clearly. Now I'm gonna take the shader brush from the unit set and go into this really beautiful bright green here. I am going to use some of these other shimmers in a moment, like once I've got a little bit more of the colors where I want them. I'm going to put this all, oh my God, that is my favorite shade in this palette. I love that. Well, one of the two. I love these two shades at the end, but I really, I love all the mattes. I haven't even used the golden shades yet, but I typically am not a fan of gold, which is why I guess I haven't gravitated towards that side of the palette. But I have been opening up my mind towards more golden shades like in the last 6 months or so, I feel like, and I just haven't reached for this palette. But I have been thinking about it a lot and I've missed it. Loving these units brushes. Okay, so I have officially used all of the units brushes now. I've officially used all of the units brushes and I have to say I really like them. I'm going to clean off this teeny tiny one, the one that I put the dark green on, and I'm going to use that for the inner corner brightness. Hopefully I can get enough of the pigment off that it won't create a dark inner eyelid. I'm going to take this super bright shade here and just pop that right here into this like little opening. Maybe I could, yeah, there we go. Just for like highlighting the inner corner. I want to wrap it down just a little bit. And then for the front of the lower lash line, I want to use the tip of this into that brighter, slightly brighter and just put it here in the front. I'm gonna clean this brush off a little bit and just do a little bit of blending here before I start adding in all of the golden shades. Okay. I'm also trying Sonia Kashuk brushes for the first time. So I have here this like little shader brush and I'm going to take this bright yellow golden shade here. Ooh, this might really change the look a lot. This brush picks up a lot. I did already tap it off, and this is how much is on my brush after I tapped off. So I'm gonna just put this here towards the inner part of the eye and create a little bit of like brightness. Ooh, that's really pretty. I think I'm gonna just take it up a little bit. Ooh. Love that pop of fun brightness. That really just took it down from being so like peacock aqua and just added a little bit of a fun, like a murky kind of a golden green hue once they mix together. And I'm kind of here for it. All right. Do kind of like that way that looks. I'm going to flip the other side of the brush and take this like olive green, super dark shimmer and put that a little bit towards the back half. kind of just like over that dark matte, just for a little bit of interest. And to blend that edge right there. Ooh, that's kind of different. I don't really know if you can see the shift on the screen, but okay. The Sonia Kashuk brush isn't bad. I thought I had one more. Do I? Let me see. Oh yeah, but it's a liner brush. Okay. I do feel like I want some sparkle on, like, right on the eyelid, and I like all the colors that I've got going, but okay, have I used every shade? I still need to use this shade here. Like, I haven't used this shade yet ever, so I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna take that on this super small little, like, detailed shader that I just picked up from Morphe at Ulta. It's from that, like, V series, like vegan brush series. Just putting that a little bit there to kind of bring down a little bit of sparkle or something, interest right there underneath my pupil. Okay. So now I have officially used every single shade in this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and go off screen to finish my base, add a few finishing touches, and complete the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back to show you the finished green look. Okay, here is the finished eyeshadow look, the full face, all done with my Melt Smoke Sessions 1 palette. It's not really Smoke Sessions 1, it's just Smoke Sessions. I don't have the new purple one, which I'm still not sure if I'm gonna get it or not, but yeah, anyways, let me pull my hair down and let's get the full effect. Put my hair tie away. So here is the finished look with my hair down and the makeup all done. Let me know what you think. Let me take a good look at it in the mirror. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you're noticing some sparkle on the eye, let me get you super zoomed in so you can see. Yeah, if you're noticing some sparkle on the eye, I did finish it off with my Space Cowboy. I added a little bit of glitter glue over my lid, and then I tapped in with my finger some Space Cowboy to add that little sparkly bit. And eyeliner that I'm wearing in my waterline is the Natasha Denona Macro Tech in the shade Willow. I did the wing with my Bobbi Brown Gel Pot Liner. I used the Sonia Kashuk little angled liner brushes. So far, this is my favorite eyeliner brush for gel pots. I'm quite impressed. And mascara duo that I finished the eye look off with are these two mascaras right here, and I did curl my lashes. And so yeah, that's the full face. Let's take another really good look at the eyes and get you fully zoomed out for the full look. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the look. Make sure to leave a comment down below, and I look forward to chatting with you there. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.